Hey everybody, how's it going? So, now that all the commotion and the hype is dwindling down for the rat rod build and everything's going back to normal, decided that I'm gonna get over here and I'm gonna get at it. Except, I know you want to see the K10 come together and everything, and that's happening soon, I promise. But since my dad's concrete over there is actually clear, a lot of the times, you know, he's got a lot of vehicles over there, and you know, he has his rollback and everything, all his projects over there. But we had the rat rod build and everything's still clear from the rat rod build, so got some space up there and everything. Gonna take that opportunity to move the 64 over there for just a short amount of time. So this will be a good time to tell you guys that as of now, I am going to stick with the 454. I like the LS. They're good motors and everything. Easy to do. Very easy to do. We figured that out on the rat rod build and everything. But it's pretty logical to just stick with the 454, given that it's still in my truck. I mean, it's already in the truck. You know, it's pretty much ready to go. So that's what I'm going to do. Now, I do plan on getting it going and everything as it is, stock and everything, but as we go along this little venture together, I want to be able to put a cam in it and do an intake, maybe heads one day, you never know. It's a good motor, it has low miles on it, so that's the game plan. So we're going to get it over there, and I'm going to show you in just a second what the game plan is, because if any of you didn't know, the reason why I haven't actually got it going is because I ran into some clearance issues with the motor mounts, and I've looked at tight fitting headers and this and that, and none of them really do the job. They're all gonna hit the way it's made. Alright guys, so got the 64 back down on its wheels, had to put some air in the tires, so I don't have a readily accessible wrecker or rollback around right now, so I'm gonna see if I can get some help from my mom. Either she will get on my four-wheeler or she'll steer it for me, but we're gonna get it around to the shop around there, so see what we can do. First, we want to try to get it off this concrete. I believe I can do that on my own. There's enough hill here, so we'll see how that goes. Alright everybody, I apologize for the wind noise if there is any. Pretty bad around here right now, but she actually rolls pretty good. We got her off the concrete around there all the way around to here. I stopped because I didn't want to be in a spot where I would block the driveway completely. So there it is. She needs cleaned up, she needs some new tires, and just needs the engine build finished. So we're gonna get it all the way around there, and then we'll get on that. Alright everybody, so yesterday I ran out of fuel on the four-wheeler when we were pulling it around, so I brought my truck around here and got it to this point. But I don't want to pull it up no further with my truck, because I won't be able to get it out. So I got some gas for my four-wheeler, and now we're gonna pull it up there, be able to pull the four-wheeler back out of there. Tire went back flat, but I think the four-wheeler can still handle it, so I guess we'll see. Alright, so she got it a little close in there, but nonetheless, it's in there. So we were going to use the mounts in here, the frame mounts, not just the actual mounts, but where it goes into the frame, you know. Unfortunately, this isn't set up that my dad thought it was, and now that he pointed it out to me, I see exactly what he's talking about. Because it's a four-wheel drive, we needed the two-wheel drive mounts set up, so this isn't going to work for what we need. So I came up with something else. What we're going to do is I'm going to buy a set of block hugger headers. It's going to be a while before I can do that, but when I do get it, I'll buy a set of them. And what we're going to do is come in here, and we're going to take the plasma cutter, we're going to take some weight off, and we're going to pick up on the motor. We're going to cut and notch it here and bring this hump down. So this hump right here is what our clearance issue is. No matter what kind of headers we run, they're all running into that hump. So we're going to take the plasma cutter and cut it out, recap it, use some angle iron, and brace it up, and we won't have any more issues there. That'll be this side and the other side. We wanted to stay with this because, I mean, I spent the money on the nice neoprene motor mounts and stuff back when I was doing this build, and we wanted to be able to keep all that. So that's the game plan now. So I'm gonna wait until I get the little bit of extra money up to get some headers, and until then we're gonna do some cleaning up on this. We're gonna make it look good under here. I'm gonna clean the engine up. We're gonna have to find a radiator. And that's really about it. Get the hoses ran, get the electrical ran. Actually, I already got the wire for the distributor hooked up, and I mean, I've got the starter hooked up, so even the alternator's hooked up. So everything's hooked up and ready to go. Just need to get everything adjusted right and tied in, and we'll be set. Need to get a fuel line on there. So all I got now is just a lot of cleaning to do. We're going to paint this up, touch it up. I need to find some tires for this thing too, and those tires are shot 15s. They're getting hard to find too, so I'll figure out something there and just do some good cleaning. Maybe if I can find a buffing wheel, whatever, I'll go through and buff it. Do some work on the interior, and this truck is going to be on the road or be driving. So I'll alternate between this truck and the 82. I still have the transfer case that I can put in on the 82, so we'll get to work on that. I just wanted to show you guys what the game plan is here, and yeah, we're gonna keep the 454 in here. I just figured it was the best thing to do because we have it. You know, it's already in there. It's already halfway done, or really more than halfway done. So we'll get on that, and should be a pretty good show when it's in there and it's going. Appreciate you guys for sticking with me, and just wanted to say a couple things real fast about the rat rod build. I really appreciate everybody watching and viewing the live stream. It did really well, and it seems like everybody liked it, and you know, we do it for a good cause and everything, and we raise quite a bit of money for BACA. That's Bikers Against Child Abuse, and if you haven't seen the videos yet, they're below this video. You should go check them out because it ended up doing pretty good, and we enjoyed it. We really did. So we got a couple options for the next build, and I think they're going to be pretty neat. I have one in mind that I really like, so hopefully we go with that one. But it looks like we're going to, and it's going to be fun. Maybe we'll have something better set up for the live streaming by then. I don't know. If any of you guys know about, you know, internet and networking, all that, did a speed test. We're getting about 8 megabytes per second on the download, which is decent for where we live, but upload speed is only 0.5 megabytes, so it's really slow upload, and that's mostly our issue. It takes a long time for us to download or upload these videos to YouTube, a very long time. So even if it's a short 5 to 8 minute video, it still takes quite a bit of time. So just gotta bear with us there, and I apologize for the quality once again, but it seems like the guys that watch this and everything, they don't mind it one bit, so I really do appreciate that, and I appreciate the ones that donated to the cause and did the little super chats on there. I really appreciate it. I believe that here soon I am gonna do a Patreon, and I'll have some content on there, and I believe that content's gonna be me and my dad doing a lot of work together, Jonathan W. So if any of y'all want to check that out, you know, that may be something I do in the near future. I got some things coming up I'll talk to you about later on here. I'll tell you all about it. Some changes that's coming and everything, so I want to make sure it's finalized first before I tell you guys about it. So a lot of new things coming up, and a lot of parts of life is coming up, and I think y'all guys are going to enjoy it. So appreciate you for watching. If you haven't yet, please hit the subscribe button. Every video from here on out is going to be some entertaining stuff. Just wanted to update everything. Take care. Bye-bye.
He's filming. Still wait a few minutes and push the button one time and wait.
Harry! Yeah.